Dear students, today we will do a experiment on determination of concentration of unknown mixture of acid using conductometric titration against sodium hydroxide. So this is an experiment for MSc second semester physical chemistry students. Aim of the experiment: to determine the concentration of mixture of unknown acid by conductometric titration against NaOH. So chemicals required for this experiment are 1 normal NaOH 100 ml and 1 normal oxalic acid 100 ml. The calculations required for preparation of 1 normal sodium hydroxide 100 ml is given. That is, weight required is equal to normality into volume into equivalent weight divided by 1000. So which is 1 into 100 into 40 divided by 1000. So 4 gram of NaOH should be dissolved in 100 ml of distilled water in a standard flask. So preparation of 1 normal oxalic acid 100 ml. Weight required 63.03, that is equivalent weight, into 1 into 100 divided by 1000. So which gives 6.3 gram of oxalic acid, which is to be dissolved in 100 ml distilled water in a standard flask. Principle of the experiment. So we know that in solution the electric current is carried by ions. The conductance of weak electrolyte increases with decrease in concentration of the solution, whereas conductance of strong electrolyte increases with decrease in the concentration of solution slightly. So this is because strong electrolytes are completely dissociated even at high concentration, whereas weak electrolyte dissociates as we go on diluting the solution. In conductometric titration of mixture of strong acid and weak acid versus NaOH, we know that strong acid is also strong electrolyte and therefore it completely dissociates in aqueous solution. During titration, HCl reacts with NaOH to form water and salt. We know that the mobility of H plus ions is very fast as they can travel through hydrogen bonding in water molecule. Therefore, as H plus ion concentration decreases, the conductance decreases rapidly up to neutralization point, which is A. Once strong acid completely reacts, weak acid start to react. Here weak acid is partially dissociated and therefore the solution maintains a constant conductance during titration. The slight increase in conductance is due to effect of dilution which is taking place during titration, and we know that the conductance of weak electrolyte increases with dilution. At neutralization point B, all acetic acid gets neutralized. At point B, the conductance increases rapidly due to excessive addition of NaOH, as OH minus have higher mobility. So this is the principle of this experiment. Now let us see the procedure of the experiment. So the NaOH prepared is standardized using 1 normal oxalic acid and phenolphthalein as indicator. The given acid mixture in 100 ml standard flask is made up to the mark using distilled water. 50 ml of the above mixture is taken in 100 ml beaker. The conductivity cell is dipped. The titration is started and readings are taken at an interval of 0.25 ml. Titration is continued till the end point is reached and excess, that is 2 to 3 ml of NaOH is added after endpoint is reached. The readings are plotted on a graph as volume of NaOH added versus conductance, and calculations are made. Now let us see the demonstration of the experiment. Here 10 ml of oxalic acid, 1 normal, dip it out into conical flask. Two to 3 drops of phenolphthalein indicator is added. Then it is titrated against NaOH. So pale pink color is obtained and the reading is noted. The given unknown mixture of acid is made up to the mark by using distilled water. Around 50 ml of solution is taken. Conductivity cell is dipped. Start adding NaOH 0.25 ml. Note down the reading. The reading is continued till the endpoint is reached and 2 to 3 ml of
NaOH is added beyond endpoint.
These are the values of the graph. For 1.5 ml we have 19.5, 2.0 17.4, so it goes on reducing. So as we can see, at 5 ml we have 7.88, which is the lowest, and again it increases 8.4, 8.8, and slowly, and after, and at 10 ml we see that once again there is sudden jump in the reading. So these are the readings, and graph, we have graph plotted here. So 5 ml is the V1 and 10 ml is the V2. Now let us see the calculation. First step, standardization of NaOH. So in conical flask we have taken 10 ml of 1 normal oxalic acid plus 2 to 3 drops of indicator, burette NaOH solution, indicator phenolphthalein, endpoint colorless to pale pink. So the burette readings are like this: trial 1 10.1 ml, trial 2 10.2 ml, trial 3 10.1 ml. So here we have to take the concordant reading, that is 10.1 ml. So the calculation has been done, and the normality of NaOH is 0.99 normal. Determining concentration of strong acid. So here V1 is the volume of NaOH consumed for neutralization point of strong acid. From the graph we see that V1 is equal to 5 ml. Therefore concentration of unknown acid is given as normality into V1 of NaOH divided by volume of acid mixture taken. So here, as volume of acid mixture taken for titration is 50 ml. So therefore 0.99 into 5 divided by 50 gives 0.099 normal. Therefore the concentration of strong acid is 0.099 normal. Determining concentration of weak acid. So here V2 is the volume of NaOH consumed for neutralization point of weak acid. From the graph V2 is equal to 10 ml. But the actual volume of NaOH consumed is V2 minus V1 is equal to V3. So here V1 is the volume of NaOH consumed for neutralization of strong acid, which is to be subtracted from the total volume consumed, that is V2. So therefore V2 minus V1 is equal to V3. So from the graph it is 10 minus 5 is equal to 5 ml. Concentration of unknown acid, the formula is given. So and by substituting the values we get 0.099 normal. Therefore the concentration of weak acid is equal to 0.099 normal. Now the results are reported. The report is written as: the concentration of given strong acid is 0.099 normal, and the concentration of given weak acid is 0.099 normal. Dear students, in this experiment the unknown acids which we have taken are HCl and acetic acid. 10 ml of solution each, 10 ml HCl and 10 ml acetic acid, both having one normal. But in your exam we may give strong acids such as HCl or trichloroacetic acid, and weak acids as acetic acid and formic acid. The mixture of any two acid may be given, and the volume given will be varied. For example, in this experiment we have taken 10 ml mixture, but in exam, the volume may be changed, say like 10 ml and 10 ml strong acid and 8 ml of weak acid, and therefore the neutralization point will vary.